Ooh, look at that, the killdozer. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We still have it. I'm back home right now, and let me tell you guys the numbers on these cars because I'm sure you guys are curious, because I know I would be. Good morning, everybody. Andre here with ZbWKwL Trades. I got a call that both of my dumpsters are ready for pickup. I got to pick one up, dump it, and bring it home, and pick one up and return it after I dump it. So I'm going to disconnect from the flatbed. I got it hooked up because I went and I bought a brand new battery yesterday, because when I bought this trailer, I had a bad battery, and my F-250, I installed a hot wire so I could just bypass the battery. But I don't have that installed on this truck, so I was like, let me just get a new battery, so that way it's good for the future. This is the battery right here. It's pretty big. It's much bigger than the one I had last time on. Let's see if you can even read it. But I had to also buy a new bracket for it, because the old bracket I had would not reach to get mounted, so the battery would just literally fall off. So I had to buy this, which was like 10 bucks. This was like 3 bucks because I broke mine. So total was like around 140. All right, let's check it out. Got to take the lock off before I connect. What on earth? I thought I locked this thing. I guess I didn't clip it all the way in, and yeah, but it's okay. Dumpster's still here. Mistakes happen, I guess. Let's check it out. Holy smokes. This thing is loaded. Gotta love backup cameras. Right on the money. I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, why am I doing dumpster rentals if I'm not making that much money? I'm not that efficient doing them. Well, truthfully, guys, any money is better than no money. At least that's how I see it. So if I can make some money and help my business cash flow through the month, I'm gonna do it. You know, it might not be what I want to make, but if I'm making something, I'm happy and I'm gonna be working. So that's just how I see it, at least, and it's helped me get to this point, because truthfully, hard work beats talent, in my opinion. Obviously, some people have extreme talent and get lucky, but some people just have to work like dogs, you know? It's always different for everybody. Depends where you come from, and a lot of us probably doing the dumpster rental coming from not the richest side. Check that out. No inmates today, so no one's helping you unload. This is when a dump trailer comes handy. A lot of times people are like, hey, you don't need a dump trailer because the inmates will help you unload, but look, they're not here today. But what I was saying is, for those of you guys that are interested in knowing how much I make approximately per dumpster, go watch one of my other videos, and that will give you a pretty good idea. There are guys that are making a killing doing this, man, but they have at least, you know, 3-4 dumpsters that they're getting rented out pretty often. I don't. Typically, I have 1 or 2, and even then, you know, it's not all the time. So I just saw a guy that owns VA services. He just bought a competitor out. Maybe he will be down to be on video, and maybe he'll share some numbers with you guys, because I don't know his numbers, but I'm pretty sure he's making good money because he's doing it full time and he's got multiple dumpsters. There is absolutely nothing wrong with starting with a utility trailer. Anything is better than nothing. You guys always have to keep that mindset. If you're always gonna want the best, you're never gonna have anything. She is loaded down. Quite a bit of junk in here and some drywall. I like transfer stations. I mean, it's cheaper than a landfill in my area, but I like it because it's always clean. You're not driving through a bunch of junk all the time. We got some glass stuck. Oof. Maybe I should cut these things out, but I don't want to. That's quite a bit of metal in here. Ooh, look at that, the killdozer. He is running over so much beer, it's crazy. I brought the dumpster to another job site because the contractor called me and told me so, but he still wants one at the other one where we just picked it up, so I'll take him another one there. But I've had one rental here before, and at this house exactly. Same contractor. He keeps feeding me a bunch of work, which is a blessing. They got this pile right here, and then tomorrow they got drywall going down, so they're gonna need it. Water meter right here, so I didn't keep backing up, but I also didn't want to park it in the sidewalk for an extra hazard. So I had it here last time, man. I put it in the same tracks, nothing happened. It's just kind of sketchy. You know, you want to be careful and mind your surroundings because you don't want to break that water line. It's time to head out to Nicholson, Georgia, not too far from Jefferson, about 20-minute drive, and pick up my other dumpster because the property management is done with it. So in reality, today I'm making pretty good money renting dumpsters because I'm going from dumpster to dumpster. This is exactly what I was talking about. You know, when you move from dumpster to dumpster, you're being so much more efficient and you're not spending a bunch of time just driving back and forth for one container. You're going from container to container, and that's where the money's at, guys. Just hooked up to my other dumpster, about to haul it away. But do you guys remember that motorcycle that was just chilling right here? It's gone, and out of nowhere, there was a bunch of appliances, and I was thinking this dumpster would be way too tall because I thought they were going to fill it all in. But they didn't, so it's about halfway full. I think they probably called the scrapper and had him come pick up all the metal. But there's still a dishwasher in there, so it's kind of weird. Maybe he didn't have space for everything. I need to wash my dumpsters because they are filthy. All right, let's check it out. Perfect, almost everything out. I'm really surprised that motorcycle is not in here though, I gotta say. Typically I take that dishwasher and just recycle it, but because I'm taking this to a rental, I don't got space in the truck, not worth it. I'm not making a trip for $1, you know what I mean? I can't believe what I just saw. Everyone's backed up to the transfer station dumping. Some people got trailers, some people out of their trucks. This person pulls in with the regular utility trailer, and guess what? They don't back it up. They don't even try. They just pull in and forwards to the trash pile. I'm like, what on earth? I guess they can't back it up, but like, dang, what are you doing? How are you gonna get out? You know what I mean? People just don't think. All right, we got the dumpster back to the first location that we picked up this morning. Since I only have one lock for my dumpsters, what I do is when I have both of them out on rentals, I use my Milwaukee thing and a wrench to basically take off the hitch. That way no one can just come and disconnect it. Yes, in reality, they can come and put their own hitch and take off with it, but make sure you have some trackers and stuff like that. Best spot, put them in the tires. After that dumpster rental drop off, I stopped at WB Factory, which stands for Best Wings and Burgers. I don't know if you guys have that where you are. It's pretty good. Had the big Texan burger or something like that meal. I'll post a picture up here for y'all, but I'm back home. Got hooked up to the flatbed trailer. Let's go scrap some cars. Hopefully it goes well. I haven't scrapped some cars in a couple months. All right, so I just pulled up, jackknifed the truck like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pull the cars up like this onto ramps. This is not a tilt deck, unfortunately. Tilt decks are much better if you do this stuff all the time. But what I have right now will work. The tires are trash on them, so it's going to put some wear on my wood, I believe. But hopefully not too much because it's not a metal flatbed. It's got wood. They got a lot of pine straw, so a lot of the stuff is going to be flying when I'm going to be driving, which sucks, but at the same time it's going to be a little bit extra weight at the scrapyard. Hopefully they take them. These got trees growing over here. Crazy. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We still have it. Typically, you don't want to do it to the front bumper, but I was like, man, this is probably the toughest point of this car. This thing is no joke. And look, it didn't bend at all. Got the car all loaded up. It's totally a rust bucket. Check it out. Not worth anything. Just scrap. Got to put everything away and go ahead and go to the scrap yard, and then hopefully I can come back and take this one by the time they close today. All right, we got this girl all strapped down. You just kind of want to find the tie rods and go around them, or the strongest point of the car. Depends how rusted it is. But don't use that winch as a tie down point, because I guess if you get pulled over, it don't count. So you still need 4 tie down points. I love palm trees, but not these kind. They look sad. This is definitely going to be an interesting one. LOL. Let's see if we can even do it. It is not going too well. So I'm basically ripping off this cab. This thing is so rusted that the cab is coming off, and that's no good. Plus I'm putting a lot of pressure on the winch because nothing is sliding, and I don't want that cable to break. What I'm probably gonna have to do is wait on the customer and have him push with his bobcat or pick it up or something. I don't think it can pick it up, but it can definitely help push it, and the winch can do the rest. It's just not doing anything. It's literally ripping off this cab, and that's a bad deal. All right, the customer's not picking up, so I made the executive decision. I'm dropping the trailer and leaving it here, and I'm going home for the day. I'm done. No point to wait around because, you know, maybe he's got stuff going on. He's a very important man. He's got a busy life, so I don't want to rush him. I can come back another day. All right, you guys, we are back. The customer is home today, and he is going to help us out. Perfect. This should be fun. I'm gonna get this hooked up, and he's warming up his bobcat right now. It's not a crazy big machine, but it's pretty powerful. It's on wheels instead of tracks too. Have y'all seen anything like this? Chains, battery. Over here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's neat. It won't slam forward with the weight? Wow. Crazy.
You want to come back up?
Oh yeah. You can move 1,000-pound safes with this.
Yeah.
Ain't that easy. All right, back to the car. So I got this thing strapped down. It's a rust bucket for sure. It's all falling apart. The car was literally breaking while we were putting it on here. Messed up this whole side over here, but he said he doesn't care about it. I mean, this thing was just getting pushed by the bobcat and pulled by the winch. Then I had to put a strap on the doors because they don't stay closed, and I don't want them swinging open while I'm driving. So today is not going as easy as I was expecting it to go. That car was a pain in the butt to get on. We got it on. I went to the scrapyard. The scrapyard is closed apparently due to inventory, but it said they were open on Google, the one I typically take cars. So I had to drive another 40 minutes to another scrapyard. So like, I'm spending so much time driving around, which sucks, but at least I'm gonna get rid of this car today. But this is kind of what the entrance looks like on this one in Gainesville. It's not as good as the one in Lawrenceville because that one pays more out there. But even right now, they're paying garbage for cars, like $7 per 100 pounds. Let's see what they pay here. Last time I was at the scrapyard with my dump trailer, I got a flat tire right here. Big old nail. This is the sucky thing when you haul dirty, burnt cars. See these black marks? Yeah. Don't look too pretty. I'm back home right now, and let me tell you guys the numbers on these cars because I'm sure you guys are curious, because I know I would be super curious if I'd be watching a video like this. So these were 2 cars I hauled out. I charged $150 per car, so that was $300. The customer paid me. And then the scrapyard paid me $233.80 right now. They're paying 7 cents a pound, and if it's 100 pounds, 7 cents, that's $7 per 100 pounds. And that weighed 3,340 pounds, so the total was $233.80. And then the other receipt is in the house, but it was $208. I remember that one too. And they paid 7 cents a pound, just like this one. So I should have gone to this one right away because it was much faster, and it was actually a little bit closer, but I thought for some reason that it would be further out. So it is what it is, you know, you live and learn. But yeah, always want to check Google and make sure you're going to the closest one and the one that's the most efficient. But funny story is the customer is just, man, I love this guy. He's hecka chill. Like I said in my other videos when I worked at his house, I told him it'll be $300 for both the cars, and he said okay. And you know, he always pays. He never argues. He, you know, he's a good guy, and he gives me a check for $600. I'm like, man, I told you it was $300 for both cars. He's like, oh, okay, I misunderstood, you know. But I think he just kind of paid me $600. Well, he wrote the check for $600 because I was charging him $300 per load of scrap metal that I was hauling from his house. But you know, the cars didn't take much time, so I only wanted to charge him $150 plus. You know, I've done work for him, so I don't want to charge him, you know, a lot of money. Typically, people might charge a little more for cars like this that are burnt because they're kind of a pain in the butt. But you know, the customer helped me. He was very appreciative that I said something, and he was like, man, you're hecka honest. This is why I continue using you, and this is why I refer you a bunch. So this is basically proof that you want to be honest with people and upfront all the time, because you never know what a customer is going to bring you. And if you lose them, then, you know, yeah, you're going to get a little extra money right now. But what about down the line? You know, you don't know how much that customer is going to cost you and money you missed out on. So always take care of people, always be honest with people, and you will go somewhere in this world. I guarantee you. because it's all about honesty. But that's enough ranting on this video because I just got another call, so we're going back to work, but I'm gonna make a separate video. So if you guys enjoyed this content, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.